AITAH for refusing to talk to my parents and brother after they defended SIL, leaving a soiled diaper and *** on my bed and taking stuff out of my mini fridge. Posted by researcher Unfair 2900. Please like and follow because all stories are in one part. Unlike the other guides, the 19F and my SIL 31F do not get along. I met her 3 years ago for the first time after my brother 31M introduced us to her. He said she was just nervous, but she was fine with the rest of our family. It was just me she was being hostile to, and I was excited to meet her because I love my brother and we were close. But the first impression never got better and we'd fight whenever we were around each other. She was extremely vocal about my decision to not attend college and go a different path, and was incredibly negative about it, but then was like it was no surprise with it being me, and she bet I decided this because no college wanted me. I told her they clearly wanted people with issues since she went to college. When her and my brother got married, she told him that if I was his best person, I needed to wear a suit like the rest of his groomsmen and not the dress I had already paid for. And at the wedding, she talked about how I looked like a guy wearing a suit like the other men. In return, I only congratulated my brother and ignored her. Even when she was talking to me later, I ignored her. I told my brother after the wedding I loved him but would not be around her much because clearly we could not get along. So I avoided her and skipped stuff when she'd be around. Only that wasn't fully possible 7 weeks ago when her and my brother were visiting with my baby nephew. I did stay mostly in my room when I finished work, and I didn't eat with the family, which my parents protested a lot. I stocked my mini fridge every few days, or I planned to. But 4 days into their vacation/visit, I basically went no contact with my whole family, which is the point of my post. I had a day off work. My parents and brother went out for the day. SIL was home with the baby. I didn't want to be in the house alone with her, so I went out to avoid any awkwardness or conflict. But when I got home, there was a *** diaper on my bed that had leaked, and *** stains on my bed covers. My mini fridge had been left open too, and food was missing from it. I went and confronted SIL and threw the diaper at her. My parents came back as we were fighting and they told me to calm down, to stop making things worse. I asked them if they'd like to come home to find that and for her not to clean it up. They said it was a simple cleanup job and I didn't need to react like that. I asked them if I should pick it up and take it to their bed. They got mad, said I was OTT. SIL was laughing and made an excuse that she forgot to clean it up and it had only been a few hours. Then I mentioned the food and she said she got hungry and the baby was fussy. My parents said I could join for dinner. We were still fighting when my brother got home and he said it wasn't worth the fight and I should understand that SIL's a newer mom and mom brain is a thing. SIL was loving it, and she told them I had thrown the diaper right at her face. They asked me why I'd do something so disgusting and said I should apologize. That's when I told them to all ****, and I said good luck cleaning up the **** because I was out. I cleaned myself up a little and grabbed all my important stuff, and I went to my grandparents who picked me up a few blocks away. I can't drive due to a medical condition. They were disgusted and expressed to my parents and brother how ashamed they were of them siding with SIL. That *** SIL off, and she told them to remember who gave them a great-grandchild. After about a week, my parents and brother reached out, but I refused to answer their calls. I ignored their texts where they asked if we could talk. I ignored them, suggesting we all sit down and hash it out and figure out a way to move on. I have had zero contact since. I refuse to talk to them, and my grandparents have expressed this, and they had to listen to my parents say I was behaving like a teenager running away like this, and that I'll be 20 soon and need to talk to them before my birthday. Then one text was saying that my hate for SIL will cost me a relationship with my nephew as well as my brother, and I don't want that. AITAH edited to fix the wording of one of my sentences that I realize I ****. Sorry all. Comment who you think is wrong below.